start this video by setting one thing straight, because there's a question I get asked on pretty much a weekly basis out walking, Ted. It's oh yeah, you got a greyhound, you must have to walk him loads. And no, you don't. Like, greyhounds are like the most laziest dogs. Greyhounds are more like track sprinters than they are endurance athletes. You push for time, like 2 10-minute walks, 10-15-minute walks a day. So I thought in this episode I'm going to give you a bit more of a detailed look at like one day of training. So and yeah, kind of give you a bit more of a view of what the rest of my life is outside of cycling. So yeah, I pretty much start most mornings walking the dog, yeah, just like 15-20 minutes in the morning. So yeah, it's like we share that between me and Jess. So yeah, half the week I'll walk 10 in the morning, half the week Jess will. So I spent the kind of morning doing a bit of work, but what is it that I actually do for a job? So I'm a freelancer doing marketing and video. As a freelancer, I've been doing it for the last like 3 or 4 years, but before that I worked in a marketing agency, and then actually before that I worked down in London as the head of video for Enemy magazine. So yeah, it's kind of like a bit of an odd mix. But yeah, it seems to work for me. Yeah, I originally started out just doing video. Yeah, I studied media production at university, and then yeah, went down to London and worked for Enemy magazine. And yeah, I was making kind of like documentaries in my free time, and yeah, music videos, and yeah, loads and loads and loads of stuff. Unfortunately, those kind of personal projects that I was working on got less and less, and I just fell out of love with making content or making videos. And in the end, when I moved up north, I ended up about a year later selling all of my camera kit, and yeah, just wanting a complete change. That's when I moved into marketing. Yeah, kind of started from the bottom there at an agency, worked my way up. Started after like a few years, I bought myself a camera, started making just some like small videos just for myself. And yeah, that love for making video content like came back when I went freelance and working for myself. It just made perfect sense to kind of use both those skills that I have to kind of benefit my clients. And now, yeah, I have some clients that I only do marketing stuff for, some clients that I only do video for, and then a number that I do like both. And yeah, I kind of like that, how varied my job is. So yeah, I'm not just tied to a desk all the time doing emails on video calls and stuff. I'm also out there being creative, making video content and interacting with my clients. And yeah, I find that kind of balance is really good, because before, when I was doing all of one of the things, it wasn't right for me. But having that balance of having both makes complete sense. The other benefit of working for myself is that it gives me a lot of freedom to kind of manage my own time. It's allowed me to kind of set up this YouTube channel and make this like video content for myself, and it also gives me kind of freedom to go out during the day and ride my bike. I've worked in offices before where you just, some days, like when you haven't got much to do, you're forced to kind of have to sit there at a desk, and like, yeah, it's just when you've not got much to do and you just rather be out like on the and I'd rather be out on my bike than just like tied to a desk. And it's not wasted time. Like, I use that time on the bike often to kind of think of solutions to the problems I have for my clients. I've come up with new like marketing strategies, thinking of new video ideas, and yeah, it's that time where I'm just kind of ticking along, like going through the motions on the bike. Yeah, it's great kind of, I feel it's like a great kind of time to kind of brainstorm. Some people might kind of see that as like slacking off, but for me, I think it's like really, really valuable time. The other benefit of working for myself is that I get to work from home, and that allows me to control what I eat for lunch more effectively. When I used to work in an office, those increased temptations and social influences meant that I ended up eating more unhealthily more often. However, now that I'm eating at home 9 times out of 10, it means that I'm able to control what I'm eating better. I think it's a little bit quiet on the marketing front because obviously it's summer and everyone kind of goes on holiday and stuff. So I had a quick look at the analytics, and yeah, we're about 10% down on traffic, which is expected. Finally out on the bike. Yeah, a lot more work to do today than I thought I would have. So yeah, I'm out on the bike a bit later than I was expecting. Today, got some hill efforts to do. So 6 3-minute efforts. Just gonna, yeah, kind of space them out throughout the ride. But yeah, it's very windy today, so I'm glad I got hill efforts. Yeah, so I'm halfway through the effort. So yeah, aiming for zone 5. So for me, that's 360 to 410 watts. Yeah, trying to stay seated as possible, keeping an eye on my cadence, try and keep it between like 70 and 80. But yeah, hard today, very windy, and the roads are quite busy as well. Probably picked the wrong route to do this on. Yeah, Friday afternoons, not the best, is it? So after a big week of training, I knew the temptation to just get a takeaway and veg out on the sofa would be big. So prepared myself by getting all the ingredients I needed to make myself a lovely Indian curry. So yeah, me and Jess have been busy slaving away, cooking that up, and it's looking good. It is looking very, very nice. Yeah, so what we got here is got a lovely Goan curry with aubergine, broccoli and fake chicken. And then I've also rustled up some popcorn, cauliflower, spiced with some curry powder, and yeah, a naan bread. Gone for double, triple, maybe even quad portion of rice. Yeah, to help me fuel me for the next couple of days. Now that was so much better than ordering a takeaway. Yeah, nothing beats home cooked food, and yeah, definitely less calories. That's it for today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.